Welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. Guys, in this video, I'm going to continue to be banging your head to let you know that you can still make some insane gains and you can turn bad case scenario into a good one. And I'm going to give you some couple examples during the video. But before we get into that, I was thinking at what time it is. It's time to strap onto your boots, put on your rocket helmet. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we must start off with Bitcoin because I reckon we are still going to see a further pull back down into these regions down here. And you may ask, why do I still reckon that we're going to head even much more further down, even though we are seeing some of the memes are starting to continue to rise to the upside? Well guys, in this video, I don't like to shield or push any memes because we've got to look at things from a technical and a fundamental perspective. Not so much fundamentals, but it's all about technicals. But I'm going to try to break down the technical analysis to you so it's so much more easy for you to digest, because over here at Total Crypto, I want you all to be able to follow along with me to make better trading decisions. And then we're just going to crack on with the video so we can do just that. All right, firstly, guys, I had put an indicator on the BTC just to show you the reason why I reckon that we're going to head much more further down. That's because I'm using an indicator that is called the order blocks at high and low. And it looks like that we do have quite a bit of volume sitting around these regions over here, much like what I said to you in the last video. And that's also without using any forms of indication, because I use pure technical analysis. So anyway, so at least for the short term, we should be expecting a further pullback down for BTC of around about between 45 43, maybe even $40,000. That would not be a bearish case scenario. That'd be the best buying up opportunity. Why do I say that? It's because let's get into some of these memes. Because look at Birddog, for instance. Birddog has been pretty much been following what BTC has been doing around about here, of course, where we've been going a little bit further down. We're broken much further down. Your everyday investors are just paper handing and literally just closing off their position, maybe at a loss, maybe in profit, who knows. But what I'm trying to tell you is this would be a perfect buying opportunity. Let's take a look at BTC once again. Okay, so that's on a weekly chart. So let's get into the daily charts, because weekly gives us more of a directional bias in a sense of where we are heading. By looking at the daily, we can see that we are still kind of hovering around about here. But as soon as we do break down this level, then at least for the short term, we are going to be bearish and heading away to much more lower lows, to roughly around about down here. But providing that BTC holds this level, just like what I said in my last video, and we do continue our way up and break above this level right here, then that will give us a bullish sentiment, and you will see Birddog flying, you will see Peng flying, and a whole host of other memes. So for today's video, guys, we're going to be jumping into Birddog and a few other memes, because we have an opportunity to and dollar cost our way in, because that'll be the best trading strategy for you to use. Because don't worry too much about your intraday trading unless if you're a day trader and you know how to get in and get out. Otherwise, if you're a novice or someone who just wants to try to make money, then guys, you can still quite easily make quite a lot of money without doing your intraday trading at all. So just as an example, just like I told you in my last video, or my last few videos, that we are in this trade here already. I've already got multiple trades open. So this trade here would give us an easy, well, I won't say the easy because we're currently down, 161% move to the upside from here to then. However, if you do lose this position, then I'm going to put in another trade down here, and that means if we do come back down to this region, which it does look more than likely that we will, then this trade will give me 537% move to the upside. Now that would be quite a decent trade actually, depending on how much money you put in. So let's say that you have your 161 plus your 537. What's that? That is 698 move to the upside. That's just from here to there. But what if we do fall a little bit even lower for Birddog? If that's the case, guys, I'm going to be adding even more trades because you can make even ton more money like so. And bear in mind, guys, we're not even measuring back up to the last all-time highs. So I think I'm doing it all no justice here at all. So why don't I just increase it back to the last all-time highs, just to put things into perspective that we don't need to see the market cap go into hundreds of millions, billions, and etc. Because look at this. Now, if we come all the way down here, guys, I'm going in ham. Why? Because that's going to give us 3,309% move to the upside, whereas this trade over here is going to also give me 1,373, and then this trade over here is going to give me 501%. Guys, this is simple. You just got to play the long haul game, and that's how you make your insane gains for the future. In fact, I would go even as far as to say you can actually marry up to one chart, for instance, and you can still make a ton of money. In my last bull season, literally, I've only focused on 3 coins, none of which were memes. There were Cardano, Harmony One, and VeChain. And that is how you can make your tons of money. Now, bear in mind, I'm still holding quite a few positions within Birddog. I've got a few over here. Let's just narrow that in a little bit because I've got multiple trades open here, guys. I'm not going to lie. And then we have another one because I missed this run up over here. And then I'll go in over here. And I've added a small little cheeky one here because from this point onwards, it looked like we were going to continue our way to the upside, but that didn't quite happen from this move from here to there. Now, the reason why I'm showing you all these trades over here and my existing trade is because, guys, we can make still crazy amount of gains as long as you are patient. Leave a comment whether you are a patient trader or if you're an intraday trader. Let me also know if you hold multiple positions within Birddog, because I reckon this strategy here that I'm going to show you right now is still going to give you some incredible gains in the future. All right, so let's take a look at all my existing trades. This one here doesn't count yet until we'll come all the way back down, and this one doesn't count neither, but I'm just giving you as an illustration example for these 2 trades. But let's take a look at the rest. This trade here will give me 143% move to the upside. This trade over here will give me 148% move to the upside. And this trade here will give me 145, and this trade here will give me 501% move to the upside. Now you get the gist, guys. The more that you put in as part of your DC AUA in, that's how you can make some pretty decent gains. Now, depending on your starting block and what available funds you have, this is how you can make some incredible gains. And not many people or not many YouTubers are showing you this, which is fine. We all have our own different niches and our own different strategies. Now, this is the most powerful one that I can share with you all. Now let's move over to this trade over here. That gives us 1,373, and this one will give us 3,009%. So if we add all of these trades together, then that means you should be expecting 5,619% move to the upside. So even if you only traded with just $100, you can turn that into $5,000 just by placing trades here, there, basically in all the areas that I have just shown you. However, what if you had $200? Then you can turn your $200 into $11,000. Guys, that's pretty insane. What if you had $500? That means you can turn your $500 into $28,000. And finally, what if you can stretch that to $1,000? Then you can turn that into $56,000. Bear in mind, guys, This is how you can make some insane gains, and I still reckon that we are going to see Birddog. It is hundreds of millions of dollars during that bull season. The question is, do you have thick enough skin to be able to weather the storm and to dollar cost your way in order for you to make some crazy gains in the future? Well, guys, only time will tell, but I reckon we can make even a lot more, because 10x away from here, the market cap will need to get to $22 million. Let me know whether you're bullish on Birddog, and also have I instilled some confidence for you to jump in to Birddog or to hodl like a boss. Anyway, if you haven't done so already, guys, head over to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, scroll down, check out my last few videos, and I will see you all in the next one.